Fellows of Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy have commissioned a solar-powered digital learning hub and renovated a library at Alakbere Community Senior High School, Koshofe, as part of their capstone community impact project aimed at improving digital literacy and strengthening reading culture among public school students.
Lagos State government officials, teachers and other stakeholders in the education sector gather in Alakbere Community Senior High School for the commissioning of a solar-powered remodeled library initiated by fellows of Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy. The event features a debate competition for students, a symbolic tree planting exercise to promote environmental sustainability, among others.
Social media has completely broken down the walls of underfunded classrooms, giving us free instant education.
I definitely argue for the fact that social media is better than. Thank you.
Team what? The winner is Team B.
The project, delivered by fellows of Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy to improve digital literacy among students, was implemented under an acronym called UPGRADE, meaning unlocking potential through growth, research and applied digital education, a modern learning facility equipped with information and communication technology, among others.
This, if you ask me, is what makes these kids competitive. It's what makes them be able to compete with a student in an high school in China. So basically all that we are doing is to prepare them for global competitiveness and for the demand of the global market, because the world is now a global village. So we are having it in our pipeline to expand it beyond Alakbere Community High School, across schools in districts in Lagos State and even across Nigeria.
Teachers and students of Alakbere Community Senior High School in Koshofe local government area of the state are grateful for the initiative.
I feel happy, like, of all the old school in this district in Lagos State, in this 4 school compound, like they chose our school, so I feel happy.
The project is actually fantastic and it's amazing, and I'm sure that it will improve my learning capability, my thinking, the way I think, and other students too, 100%.
I have to say a big thank you to them, because out of the 4 buildings in this school, they chose our own. Wow, it's a great opportunity.
Reading is something that I value so much. So when I see a place with a library, it gives me, I really feel good about it. Readers are leaders, like I always tell my students. Having obsolete books is not really good. Even while we had that, we were still maintaining the library. But now that we have standard and new books brought to us by the team Upgrade, indeed I am happy. I am grateful even to God Almighty, to the governor of this enviable state, to the Commissioner for Education, Basic and Secondary Education, to my amiable Tutor General Permanent Secretary, Mr. Laye Mosoni, and to the team Upgrade, Lateef Jakonde Upgrade team. I am really grateful. It's a wonderful experience, and I promise that the school will make proper use of those things given to us. The gadgets for ICT. We know that we are in a global village now. So when we talk about technology, it's something that everyone should have access to. And having access to it in this kind of situation gladdens my heart. I promise that we'll open the place up for the students to use, and we'll make proper use of those materials given unto us.
The Leadership Academy commends the fellows for delivering a sustainable intervention that aligns with the Academy's vision.
What we make sure that our fellowship program and the fellows we bring on board covers is that they are solution providers, and they are very solution oriented. And so nothing feels better whenever I'm here, seeing that they are providing a solution to one of our, smaller problems. And, it might look small, but in my eyes, this is not small, this is huge. It might be just a drop in the mighty ocean, but it's also those small drops that make the mighty ocean, at the end of the day. So it's very reassuring knowing that whatever we're trying to build in them, the soft re-engineering that we set out to do is actually happening, because what happens is they're not just thinking about the change, they're also doing the change, and that's the biggest thing. When you're able to see a project from point A to Z, there's a greater, purpose in that. There's a greater fulfillment in that, and that's very essential. And now, whatever prevailing issues that they will set out, they see in any communities, they know that it's actually within them to set out a solution.
The project would serve as a pilot for similar interventions across Lagos State, with plans to expand digital learning facilities, establish book reading clubs in more schools, promote community libraries, and provide soft skills training for students.